that Mrs. Donna Doyle found a survey marker at the cemetery, and at least 3 other people saw a man with survey equipment eating his lunch across the river by the Pokiok Falls. The cemetery stake was stepped right above the bony toe of Mrs. Doyle's great-grandfather, so it didn't take her long to pull it out and pitch it into the river. She had gone to lay a wreath at the foot of his grave and couldn't have it looking like a ridiculous game of ring toss with a post sticking up in the middle. "Can you imagine," she had said, when she saw my mother and me at Foster's store, and it was our turn to hear the stories. The real question, though, was what the stake was doing there. The minister knew nothing about it. The 2 men who took turns mowing the cemetery lawn knew nothing about it. The old couple who lived across the road was clueless, too. There were lots of jokes about ghostly mischief and otherworldly creatures. Some people love to dwell on what could happen in a graveyard at night. I wouldn't be surprised if in a few days it turns out that Mrs. Doyle ripped up that stake and stabbed it in the evil heart of a vampire. That's what I'd say if I was the type to repeat gossip. Believe me, the more foolish or fantastic the stories, the better. Considering the disrespectfulness of the placement of the stick and the lack of communication about the whole thing, soon enough it becomes the local consensus that it could only have been done by the government. That also takes care of explaining the surveyor, the one that other people saw near the Pokiok Falls, and Percy and I saw on the Hawkshaw Bridge. People are calling my father, thinking he might have some information. It's because he works for the government in Fredericton. He works for the Department of Labor, but people either don't remember or just ignore that.